Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GST. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that's where the green line up there comes about, and that's also what leads into the first update that needs to occur, and that update is just based on a foundational rule in charting which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that did watch the video from Friday, talked about 12 cents there being that level of support, but that did not hold, and you can see the prices continue to drift downwards. So if there is any sort of bounce that occurs, you know, really any time this week, doesn't necessarily have to come tomorrow or anything like that. You know, that first hurdle that is going to need to be cleared is now right there at 12 cents. In the event the price can push up through 12 cents, you know, that is where the moving average right here, that purple line, the 50 period simple moving average would be the, you know, kind of the next focal point. But really no point in focusing on that purple line right now, the 50 period, until the bulls can first prove themselves on a bounce. And again, I'm quantifying and defining that phrase, prove themselves, as not only, you know, getting up to 12 cents, but then being able to fight above it and stay above it. So 12 cents, definitely that key level from a resistance standpoint. As far as, you know, next levels of support, this is where you have to go back here through the charts history, and you can see that the next overall level is actually right where it bounced off from today, and that's right around that 9-cent mark. If you go back through the history of things, you can see that this area actually provided a very nice bounce area from that point, and now you have a hammer candle form right at that area. So, you know, who knows, maybe there is going to be some sort of bounce coming, but again, in the event there is a bounce, 12 cents is definitely going to be that first key hurdle and level that the bulls will have to fight up above. But 9 cents, you know, definitely the very historic level, because if the price does not hold above the 9-cent mark, then yeah, as you'll see, that would imply that the price is down at lows that have not been seen, maybe ever. I'm not sure if the price has been, you know, ever below 9 cents, but that is a very historic level, you know, for those reasons discussed. But from a trading perspective, it creates a pretty interesting situation where, wow, the price has bounced nicely from there before. Will it happen again? Only time will tell, but it's setting up an interesting setup. So this week should be pretty interesting. Obviously, still 4 days left. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.